placed a thought in this Gervase Edwards' mind, a thought greater than any other, that he will search out my enemy and kill him, and he will never escape from that thought.
The wasteland.
The wasteland. That is where Julia will be. I will let you go there and find her if you can. That is my half of the bargain. Now what is yours?
Forget him. He's no good for you. He isn't.
You don't know him. You can't say that.
Leave it and face facts. She was killed. Back there.
I know she's alive.
You know the Welsh boy, Edward's son?
What of him?
He's deserted, but now he's sworn to assassinate Prior Mordred. It's my nightmare he will succeed.
Edwards won't succeed.
Won't he?
I shall get to him first. Alpha section, you sweep south along that ridge. You're keeping in visual contact. Fire! Down. Come.
Things a farmer's wife's supposed to know. Get down! You better lose that sling.
Gervase!
There he is!
Gervase!
Julia.
You've no time for that. Cover the window.
I can't!
Go on, it's all right.
Through here. Thought they were supposed to be your mates.
So did I.
You joined them, didn't you? Leave me. Leave me.
Cover me.
one hell of a risk coming here.
I had no choice. I had to talk to you. Have you heard of a man called Owen Edwards?
Owen Edwards, the chap leading the resistance in Wales.
Yes. He has a son.
That's right. He was plastered all over their newspaper. Rotten thing to do, going against his father like that. Not that I blame the lad. Once the knights get you.
What do you know of the son, Gervais? Anything?
Just what I've read.
Then I'd better tell you.
I can't see anyone. I can't see anything.
Keep watching.
Cover me. Round the back.
It's empty. What do I do?
In the clock.
Edwards! You're surrounded! Throw your gun out! Give up! Where is he? Not worked out, has it? Who sent you? Mordring? Who sent you? I'm not going to play games with you. Because you've got a simple choice. To live or die. Now I'm going to ask you one more time. Who sent you? Hugo. Brother Hugo. Hugo? Why? Move.
There's no doubt about this.
No, not at all.
Does the lad know?
A little, maybe. But what's more important, does Mordred know?
I haven't heard anything.
Can you find out?
Well, I'm hardly in Mordrin's confidence.
No, but you're in and out of his headquarters. We have to know.
Yes, I can see that. I'll do what I can. But if Mordrin does realize about the importance of the boy,
then it's all up with us.
Get in. Get in! I've a score to settle with you, haven't I? One day. And give Brother Hugo a message. Tell him if he wants me. Tell him to come for me himself. I'll be waiting. Now, on your way.
can't. You can't leave her.
Come on.
Alpha 6 to control.
Go ahead, Alpha 6.
We are returning to base now. We have been under heavy attack.
I want her buried decent like.
What about the others?
Let the crows have 'em. Those knights wouldn't have come mob-handed just against her, would they? Somebody else got her into this. Somebody did. Come on, Fen. He can't be far.
What is it?
My shoulder.
Well, what's wrong with it?
The knights. They shot at me from the helicopter.
Come on. Let's have a look.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm on the mend.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Now, that woman in the house, she looked after me. Do you know if it hadn't been for her, I'd have died?
If it hadn't been for her, we'd both have died.
Come on.
Medic standing by for Brother Williams.
What's going on here?
That, brother, is what I intend to find out.
Julia, hang on a minute.
What's wrong?
I can't find the compass.
We follow our noses.
Trust you to say that.
What the hell happened?
We were ambushed.
By one boy.
There were others from the wasteland.
Idiots! Now listen to me. You're going to be questioned, and you're going to be questioned hard. And this is what you're going to say. Don't you dare. If you want to live, forget it.
Where are we going then?
I haven't a clue. You?
No. Being out. Being with you, that's all I ever thought of.
So did I. Well, we'd better go somewhere.
Well, where are we now?
Well, not certain. But here, I think.
This is all wasteland, isn't it?
Yes.
You will find this man, and you will kill him. Kill him.
If we could reach my father, he'd get us out.
No.
Why?
The wasteland. The wasteland. It has to be.
Gervais?
Huh?
What is it?
Hey, Collie! What do you reckon on this?
Went through pretty fast. 2 of them. Can't be far off. Well done, Finn. We'll have them soon enough, whoever they are.
Nurse, has he spoken yet?
No, sir.
I'll take over here, Father Prior. There are questions I have to ask this man. What were they doing there? Unauthorized? Out of the blue? 6 men lost, and for what?
Get out. Out!
Nurse, how ill is that officer in there?
I don't know, sir.
I have to know. Is he likely to survive?
I should consult the senior medic, sir.
What?
There's someone there.
Where? I don't see anything.
Well, maybe not, but there's someone there and they're following.
I think he's seen us.
How many of them do you reckon?
Just 2.
Maybe they're all right. Eh? Yeah, one of us.
No, not the way they're behaving.
It's loaded. That's the safety catch. It's off now. Know how to use it?
I'm learning. Who are they? Knights.
Worse than that. They're from the wasteland.
Finn, look. Go around careful like and get behind them. There's questions I want to ask them too.
Cover me.
You do well to be afraid. You know the penalty for what you've done. You hear me, don't you? There are things I must know, and you are going to tell me. Who sent you on this mission?
Brother Hugo.
Hugo. Why?
To kill Edwards.
He ordered you to kill him.
To prove my loyalty to you.
You've been sorely misled, brother. And I must lead you back to a straighter road. I will give you another chance to prove your loyalty.
Not worked out, has it?
Who sent you? Mordrin?
Who sent you?
Hugo. Brother Hugo.
What the hell happened?
We were ambushed.
One boy?
There were others from the wasteland.
Idiots!
Can you find out? Well, I'm hardly in Mordrin's confidence. No, but you're in and out of his headquarters. We have to know.
I'll do what I can. If Mordrin does realize about the importance of the boy.
Then it's all up with us.
You have been sorely misled, brother. And I must lead you back to a straighter path. I will give you another chance to prove your loyalty.
What?
There's someone there.
Knights?
Worse than that. They're from the wasteland.
Sick man.
Is he?
Out!
You'll be a damn sight sicker when I've done with you. Why did I have to choose you? What did you tell him? Mordrin was here. What did you tell him?
Oh, please.
Eh?
Nothing.
What did you say?
Ah!
Fenn's dead. Right. Fen! Fen! Keep moving. Go on.
Send in Brigadier Clark. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Not at all.
An hour and a half. Your business must be pressing.
It's about the arrangements for this parade you've ordered.
Brigadier, that's 2 months away.
Preparations have to be made. They take time.
Very well. I shall need your men in full dress uniform. Regimental band. I shall conduct a review, take a salute. Maybe on horseback.
You wouldn't by chance be suggesting something like trooping the color, would you?
Possibly.
That ceremony is for the sovereign and the sovereign only.
Well, we shall see. In any case, there will be television coverage. I need something to show the people.
I shall arrange a ceremony suitable for your dignity. Oh, by the way, I read in your newspaper that you have a new recruit, Owen Edwards' son.
Yeah.
There was mention of your sending him back to Wales to defame his father's reputation, I think was the idea.
Brigadier, very clumsy. Why should you want to discuss Edwards?
Oh, subject of some interest. A lot of talk in the mess.
Is there? Well then, my plans for Edwards are very fluid. Talk about that in the mess. Goodbye. Oh, Clark. I have a by the way, too. It concerns your daughter.
Julia?
But we'll talk about that tomorrow. At lunch.
Is she...
Tomorrow. At lunch, Brigadier.
There has got to be a trial.
What do we want a trial for? I saw him. Fen was one of my best men. He was with us from the start. Now he's dead, and that Welsh boy shot him with this.
Collie, you're the best fighter I've got. I value you. But more than you, more than any man, I value justice. You must see that. To kill that boy without a trial, without justice, we might as well give up and join Mordrin and his savages.
I should have shot the pair of them, there and then.
One day you'll thank God you didn't. Where have you put them?
They're outside.
Bring them in. Right.
On your feet.
Well, where are you taking us?
You'll see.
I'm not moving until I know.
I said get on your feet.
There'll be a time for you and me.
Yeah. And I'll be ready.
Go on.
Let's sit down, shall we? There's not much, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I don't know your name.
Come to that, we don't know yours.
Julia. Julia Clark.
Your father wouldn't be a Brigadier Clark by any chance, would he?
Do you know him?
Yes. And your mum and dad are among my closest friends.
What's your name?
You can call me Arthur.
Father Prior?
Brother Hugo came to see you.
Yes,
What did you tell him?
that I'd been on a training exercise that went wrong.
Good. You begin to crawl back into my favor again. A gift for him.
What is it?
The bullet they took out of you. Now listen to me. I need you strong and fit. There's much work for you to do, my friend. Whatever Brother Hugo asks you to do, you will do it. Is that understood? But you will inform me immediately.
Yes. Thank you.
What power does he hold over you?
What do you mean?
Mordrin.
None.
To pick you out of thousands of others, and then let you go, that's unlike him.
He was to find Julia. She'd escaped. They said that she was dead, but I knew all along that she wasn't. He let me find her. That's all there is to it.
No, it's not all. Gervais, look at me. Leave me alone! You can't be left alone. Don't you know how important you are?
Why is he so important?
Gervais, listen to me. I have to know what Mordrin has done to you. Mordrin.
Please, look at him. He needs to rest. The men who live here with you, are they in the Resistance? Fighting against the Knights?
Yes, that's right.
And are you their leader?
Don't ask him that. You must not ask him that.
What has he put in your mind?
You will find this man, and you will kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Thank God she's safe.
Yes. She was hurt. It's all right, not badly. We're looking after her.
I must see her.
You will, I promise. But there's something I want you to do first. I want you to arrange a meeting between me and Mordrin.
Are you mad?
I suggest neutral ground.
Why do you need to see him?
I must find out what Mordrin has done to the boy.
What's the matter? There's a message come from Arthur. We're to go to the wastelands and join him. Gervais is there. He's in a bad way.
Is he hurt?
No, they said something about it being in his mind.
You're right.
Yes. I've been thinking about Mordrin. He's more than just an enemy to you, isn't he?
He's my son.
What?
There was a girl. Beautiful girl. And I loved her. She bore my child, cared for him, and taught him hate. Taught him cruelty and greed. Father and son. Those who should be together, apart. Deadly, bitter enemies.
I'm sorry.
You're late. Regimental business had to be seen to.
You.
Are you joining us for lunch?
Of course. Hugo.
Williams, aren't we late? Ah, Brigadier.
Sir?
I've just seen Williams.
We have a guest, brother.
He seems to have made a remarkably swift recovery.
Shall we sit down? Please. I trust you're well, Brigadier.
Perfectly, thank you.
Aren't we having any wine?
No, brother, we are not. Our guest has things on his mind, other than wine. Yes? His daughter. Why else do you think he's accepted this invitation? How's the soup?
Fine.
Not too highly seasoned.
Julia.
Ah, yes.
Where is she?
Where indeed? She wearied of our care and left us, escaped from her training camp. Oh, but don't worry. I've sent one of our very best knights to find her. And he will. I think you've heard of the man. Gervase Edwards, son of the Welsh terrorist. He and your daughter seem very attached.
I have a message for you. It was handed in to one of my units. A meeting has been requested.
With whom?
The man who coordinates all the resistance against you.
Who is he?
I've no idea.
I knew it.
There's a time and a place there. Both parties to be unarmed. Maximum of 4 men on either side.
Well, it's obviously a trap.
I think not. I've told you. If you saw more clearly.
I see well enough.
Yes. Tell him I accept.
Thank you for coming.
Is he all right?
He's resting.
I want to see him.
Not yet. Soon.
Now, take us to him.
Owen. Beth. Sit down. Mordrin has planted something in his mind. Something evil. You have to be prepared.
Oh, God.
What? I wish I knew. It's a thought. It's destroying him.
I will not let that boy die. He'll tell me. Leave me alone with him. I know he will.
He doesn't know himself what it is. It's deep, hidden.
Well, then what can we do?
Well, we have to do something. Otherwise, we shall lose everything we've been working for. I am arranging for a meeting with Mordrin, face to face. Gervase will be there.
No.
No.
It's the only way.
All right. As long as I'm there with you.
Of course.
You told us to be prepared. We are prepared. Now take us to him.
Very well.
You must let me help you, Gervase. Come on.
Gervase.
Dad. I don't think you met Julia Clark. She and Gervase have been through a great deal together.
Julia.
Hello. What's happened? What's the matter?
We don't know. Only that Mordrin has put something into his mind.
I swear, one day I'll kill that man. Can't you see it? I must go. I'll
After all these years, he's finally played into my hands. It'll soon be settled now.
You'll have to be unarmed.
Will I?
You'll be searched.
Possibly. But I think you forget, there's always a weapon to hand. Edwards.
It's time to go, Ern.
Come on.
Gervais.
No, not this time, my dear.
But I must be with him.
Now, don't worry. Trust me. His father and Collie will be there, too. How could we have better escorts? You stay here with Beth. And pray, Julia. Pray very hard for him.
My best to save you. My very best. From what? Your own stupidity.
But how kind of you. The Grand Council is waiting. Don't be late.
You've no right. None. How dare you call this meeting?
It's my duty.
I move that this meeting be adjourned, pending his return. All those in favor?
Think, brothers, we are the council, not Mordrin's puppets.
Thank you, Brother Tyrrell. The vote goes against you, Brother Simon. Are you satisfied? Brother Simon here doubts my loyalty to Prior Mordrin. He needn't. In that, I can match any man, deed for deed. And that includes you, brother. Now, I have not called this meeting to harm Prior Mordrin, but rather to save him. To save him from himself. To save him from the strain, the crushing, breaking strain that the years of struggle have laid upon him. Where is he now?
You know.
I know, and so do you. Where is he?
At a meeting, a rendezvous.
With?
The leader of the resistance against you.
You. I always knew it would be. At the heart of it.
You've come prepared to kill me.
I've been searched, you saw it.
You have a knife. Take it out. Put it down there.
I wouldn't have killed you. You know that.
No?
Can a son kill his own father?
Perhaps my son can.
You asked for this meeting. Why?
A young man fell into your hands. Gervais Edwards.
You read our newspaper.
There are great sins a man may commit, and God knows you've trodden the weary, desolate path of most of them. But the greatest is to take a soul and break it. If you want mercy at the last, tell me what you put into that boy's mind.
Do you dare to fetch him near to me?
Gervais!
You've come back to me. Good. I knew you would. You had no choice. He's here, isn't he? The man I told you of. And there's something you have to do. You know that.
Do it! Kill him!
Best men. He was with us from the start. Now he's dead, and that Welsh boy shot him with this.
Don't you know how important you are?
Why is he so important?
Gervais, listen to me. I have to know what Mordrin has done to you.
No, I haven't called this meeting to harm Prime Mordrin, but rather to save him. To save him from himself.
Where is he now? At a meeting, a rendezvous, with the leader of the resistance against you.
You are all at the heart of it.
Tell me what you put into that boy's mind.
Do you dare to fetch him near to me?
Gervais!
He's here, isn't he? The man I told you of. And there's something you have to do.
Do it! Kill him! this is what he's ordered you to do?
His enemy. His greatest enemy. Find him. Kill him.
But I'm not the one. Am I?
No.
No. I am not the one. You must look further. But where, Mordrin? Close to you, perhaps? One of your own? How can you know? But you do know that he exists, and that his moment will come. And I put this now into your mind, where it will burn, corrode, and scar. Your enemy lives, works, and waits. And you don't know his name, his face, or the time. Hold that thought. It's going to destroy you.
We'll meet again. You and I.
I will be ready.
Edward. We have not yet done with each other. It's always with you. A time will come, and then you know what you must do.
You say that Prior Mordrin has ordered some sort of royal parade.
Yes, he has. And I warned him that such an occasion was the prerogative of the royal king or queen only.
And what did he say to that?
He said that that was what he wanted. Something to show the people, he said.
Show the people what? That we have a king again in this country?
No.
Thank you, Brigadier Clark. You may go now.
Thank you.
Well, brothers, what's to be done?
I'm sorry, but I've had enough. Can't you see that? Look, all that matters to me now is that we get away. Please, please understand.
He can't take any more. The greatest task in the history of our peoples was his.
Not now. It would mean his death.
Take the boy back to Wales. Keep him safe. Let him be a fisherman.
I should like to know. What was it Gervais was meant to do?
Doesn't matter anymore, it's finished.
Please.
There is a man around whom the people of Britain would come together. That is what Gervais had to do, to find him. All his life was a preparation for that.
Does he know this?
He would have been told in the fullness of time.
So now, after what Mordrin has put in his mind, if he were to find this man, he would have to...
Kill him. Find him and kill him.
So you think it's finished?
I do.
You are wrong. Love is stronger than hate. Whatever you need Gervais to do, he will do it, if I am there.
But would you always be there?
Always.
You must arrest him. What he said, what he did at the meeting. You have ample grounds.
Among the junior officers too, Father Prior. He's been working on them.
How many of the Grand Council are with him?
Less than half. But if you count the waverers who could turn, he could have a majority. He must be stopped now. It couldn't be that you're afraid of him.
Hugo! If my mind were a book, he wouldn't even be a note in the margin. Now, there's one man I fear. Who he is, or where, I don't know. Hugo. Very well, execute him. Then how shall I know which men around us are true and which are false? No, let Hugo work for a while. Bring into the light those who would rather be in the dark. But watch him, always.
Good man, that. You trust him?
Do I?
Evidently.
I trust no one.
Not even...
You.
You can.
We've been through a great deal together, you and I.
Yes. And because of that, I want to ask you a direct question.
Well?
Is it in your mind to make yourself king?
They're dead, aren't they? All that family.
All killed at York. You gave the task to Hugo, remember?
That sort of thing he does well.
Very. They're all dead.
Well, your squash has certainly improved. I've been practicing. You certainly have. Have you got what I want?
Yes.
How many officers do you have?
45. But there will be others.
And all their men will follow them?
No question. I had no idea the feeling against Mordrin was so strong.
He's been arrogant. I was a ladder by which he climbed, and he thought he could kick it away.
When he's left us, will you take over the order?
I haven't thought. If it's what the brothers want.
Oh, I'm sure, there's no doubt.
Well, if it happens, it happens. But if it should, then I think we'll be talking about promotion for those who've served me. Promotion to very high office indeed.
I only do my duty for the order, Brother Hugo. However, there is one thing I need.
Well?
I've given you names, risked everything. If I am to go further for you, I need the names of the senior knights who support you.
Why?
Bait. For the junior officers. If I could drop one or two of those names in their ears, they'd come running.
If you betray me...
Nothing in writing, Brother Hugo. Your word is enough.
I've done what I've been told, always. You say it and I do it. Well, we all do. But I can only take so much, and all the lads feel the same. Now, this Gervais Edwards, he joined the Knights. No one shoved him, no one forced him. He just did it. We've all seen his photo in paper, uniform and all. Then he kills one of us, one of your men, and my mate. And he's got to pay for it.
Pay?
All that's due.
What do you want, Collie?
Well, it's not just me, it's all of us. We want to see that Welsh lad hung.
How many of you feel as Collie does?
Hang him.
And what about justice?
We want justice.
Then there must be a trial.
So long as we're the jury.
Brother Hugo.
Brother Prior, did you want something?
You called a meeting of the Grand Council yesterday.
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Some of the brothers were rather concerned.
What is it that concerns them?
Well, to put it bluntly,
How else would you?
no, it was just that after all these years,
the brothers felt that perhaps your heavier duties could be lightened.
Well, now, dear brother, I really think these matters of great moment have to be discussed more thoroughly. So I, too, have called a meeting of the Grand Council. Be there.
I have to be.
You do indeed.
It's time to go home.
Right.
We better go and see Arthur first. Say our goodbyes.
Julia?
What the hell's going on?
I'm sorry, but things change.
Oh, yeah?
Before Gervais was brought in, there was some sort of shambles of a fight.
And all about that?
Gervais, or someone, killed one of my men. And they want something done about it.
Do they?
But he can't be above the law. My men, that's how they feel. And they're right. I can't go against them. There'll be a trial.
And if he's found guilty?
How can he be?
With that lot, he can.
In that case, they'll hang him.
Will they now? Will they? Well, you tell him this. Harm one hair of his head, I'll bring down the boys from Wales. And from then it'll be God help anyone who had a part in it. I mean that. And you know I mean it.
It won't come to that.
I'll wipe you out.
It's all over then. Everything we've worked for. You, Beth, me.
It was already finished after what Mordrin's done to him.
No. That's just it, you see. It wasn't.
Have you no pity in you at all?
We'd none of us thought of the girl.
I had.
But she could see him through it all.
I'm going to get him out now.
No, wait. Collier's got his best men guarding them. They'll shoot you if you try anything.
Would to God I'd never set eyes on you.
Would a king bring all the people together?
Yes. Against you. If he were the true king. That cannot be.
I want you to look at it from the other way round.
Yes. Father Prior, these are the senior knights who are disloyal to you.
How did you get this?
Brother Hugo is an ambitious man, and in that he sometimes forgets himself.
A king once said, "Who will rid me of this turbulent priest?" I know how he felt. Would you rid me of him?
I would do that for you.
Would you? Well, whatever you do, take great care. Brother Hugo is not to be underestimated.
Oh, no, Father Prior.
Thank you. That young man improved with knowing.
Now we have the proof we need. Brother Hugo can be dealt with.
Bring forward the meeting of the Grand Council.
At last.
Brother Hugo, Prior Mordrin has summoned a council meeting immediately.
You put these two people on trial. We no grumbles about that. It's your right. But for their lives? I thought we got past all that. And that hanging people, innocent or guilty, was something we left to the knights. However, you have decided. But remember this when you judge them. We are fighting a war, not of our own choosing. It is an undisputed fact that in a scrappy, messy ambush, the sort we've all been in, one of your men was killed. You say one of these two did it. Maybe one of them did. I don't know. They don't know. And you don't know, but that's war. There isn't a soul here who wouldn't be happier when this endless killing is over. One day, it will be. And I ask you, with all my heart, that you let these two play their part in bringing that day forward. And believe me, they have a big part to play. Please, let them go.
Thank you all for coming to this meeting of our council. At your last meeting, I understand comments were made about me, your prior and master. Repeat them, brother.
I told you before, there was nothing underhand. We were concerned about your health.
Very solicitous. Tell me.
We were acting in your interests.
Naturally. Go on.
We are all loyal. Some of us felt that you were being misled by certain brothers.
In what way?
To make yourself king of this country.
And if I did?
Such a thing is forbidden in our constitution.
Which I conceived and which, as your leader, I can amend. Not that I would want to. The king is dead. Long live the prior of the Knights of God.
Hear, hear. Hear, hear.
What else, brother?
It was said, not by me, of course, but by the man Clark, that you had a secret meeting with the leader of the resistance in the wastelands.
But, brother, you know that that is true. And you also know that my purpose was to kill him.
But you
didn't. Brothers, I regret to say this, but I must. Brother Hugo has failed us. We can no longer place any trust or confidence in him. It's sad to see a man brought down by stupidity and overweening ambition. I put it to this council that Brother Hugo be stripped of all office in this our order. In favor. Brother Tyrrell.
Brother Hugo.
Leave me! Wait. Whatever happened in there, help is at hand. What? They're waiting for you.
Who's waiting for me?
The leader of the junior officers in the chapel. He's also the duty officer of the garrison tonight and is prepared to take his men to arrest Mordrin if you'll but meet him. Give the word.
But how can I? The whole council's against me.
Wait. The whole council is not against you. Only get them away from Mordrin and Brother Simon and they'll flock to your cause. Now come to the chapel and hear the truth.
It's war. Right. And there's rules of war. And chief among them is that spies get hung. Now, you've all seen pictures of this lad in full knight's uniform. He joined them, didn't you?
Yes.
Aye, he did. And he didn't leave them either. Now, you all knew Fenn. He was a good fighter and a good mate. And he was shot dead by this lad. There's only one punishment for that. See that you give it him.
Where is this man?
Here.
Now, it is for you, the jury, to judge whether or not they are guilty of murder. If you have no doubt at all that they are guilty and deserving to be hanged, raise your right hands now. Not guilty? 6 again.
You have the casting vote.
Yes, I do. And I cast it this way. I say that neither your guilt nor your innocence has been proven, but that my men here demand that there should be punishment. So be it. I say to you now that you must leave this place immediately. You are to be cast out without help, without sustenance, without shelter. You must face desolation and hunger and the terror of Mordrin by day and by night. And may God help you both, for no man here will.